Now, if you have ever wondered what your pets get up to when you're not at home, we may have some answers for you.
This morning, a new poll has revealed 4 in 5 owners report their pets are up to no good when you're
Chili's
left
pretty-
alone.
Naughty boy.
Not
Chili's a good
Chili,
boy,
not
aren't you?
Chili.
To tell us more, we're joined by vet Dr. Katrina Warren, who joins us with Chili. Chili's a good dog, right?
Most of the time.
Most of the time. So tell us about these results. What are our pets getting up to when we're not watching?
Okay, well, the Ring survey showed that about 83% of pet owners are saying their pets are getting up to stuff. So it's things like chewing things up, lying in places that they're not allowed, which is this one. Never gets on the couch when I'm at home, but there's often like that, you know, the pit with the hair, scratching on the furniture, chewing up things and shredding paper, or things that are like lying around the house.
Okay, so who are the worst culprits, the cats or the dogs? I feel like it's going to be the cats.
Or the kids?
Well, the kids. No, the Ring study showed it was actually the dogs. The canines are up to no good. But that's often because I think a lot of puppies get left at home and a lot of dogs are actually bored or anxious and then they get up to stressful behaviours, or behaviours that would stress us.
And why do they get up to no good when the owners aren't around? Are they just acting out?
It's because we're not there to tell them not to do things, firstly. So if we're at home, he wouldn't get on the couch because he knows I'll say get off the couch. But also they can be anxious or they can be bored.
Yeah.
So anxious dogs will obviously get very upset. They can be really distraught when the owners aren't there and that can result in destructive behaviours. Or boredom is a really common one. And that can be things like chewing things up, finding rubbish, getting into the rubbish, you know, scratching at things just out of boredom.
Yeah. So, Doc, I was getting some advice in the break. My dog, Pep, he'll be watching this morning. He has a tendency to get on my beautiful new white couch. I've installed a few baby gates.
Yeah.
But what can owners be doing to sort of address bad behaviour?
Okay, so it's what's really handy is if you can see what the bad behaviour is, right? So we were talking before about using like the Ring camera to see what they're doing when you're not at home. Then you have to address, are they anxious, are they bored, or is it something that you haven't managed properly? So you haven't managed
So
that right.
I'm the bad guy here.
You're the deadbeat
culprit.
dad.
It's me.
You're the deadbeat dog dad. Yeah.
Because
Not
you've allowed
disciplining.
your dog in an
enabler.
unconfined environment, right? So what's your dog going to do? You've put a little barrier that he can just walk over.
Okay.
So you either need to look at
idiot.
appropriate confinement and giving them other things to do. You know, you want that peace of mind to know that your pets are going to be happy at home.
Can you talk through the gadgets like this Ring one? Like, can you talk through it and say stop or no?
You can absolutely. This was so much fun. So I've been using one of these, right? Because this one actually, it can pan 360, right? So you can do this from your phone. So I can go, oh, there's some movement over there, and you can talk through it as well. So I can turn it around. This is so hilarious. You can turn it around and zoom in and go, oi, you.
Get off.
Oi, I can see you. Yeah, and all of a sudden, my cat will come up and he's like, what is that? And you can pan right up and like, look at that, up and down. So it means you can also put it kind of out of the way and just focus on your couch. And you can be like, hey.
So does Chili respond to that when you say or you? Oh,
Yes.
cool.
So I did a fun little experiment where I told him to leave a treat. Put it on the table, left the treat. I walked away and I was like, you leave that, right? And then I walked up the stairs, bang, took the treat.
Doc, what about cats? Because they're a bit like, you're trying to tell me what to do?
Yeah.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
exactly.
They are a little bit like, I don't care, and quite like my cat's like, what? And he just like whack the
see ya.
camera. But what it does was it shows you what's going on so you can have peace of mind. And I do know someone who has actually saved the life of a young dog. It was a puppy through a camera who was watching it and it got a blind cable around its neck and was strangling. And she managed to get home and actually save the dog. So there is some definite advantages with the technology for our pets, particularly.
Yeah.
Well, Doctor, thank you so much for your insight. And Chili's found a new friend here.
I'm going home alone, I think.
I felt like the dog whisperer.
I know what it's like.